Pacquiao versus Barrios, Usyk versus Dubois, expert predictions for packed fight weekend. This is a fight weekend for the ages, specifically age 46, which is how old Manny Pacquiao will be when he fights 30-year-old Mario Barrios, and age 38, which is how old Oleksandr Usyk will be when he defends his 3 heavyweight world titles against 27-year-old Daniel Dubois. Is it better to be young or experienced? We'll soon find out. Pacquiao has fought 72 times compared to 32 fights for Barrios, who was not born when Pacquiao made his pro debut in 1995. Usyk has fought 123 times as an amateur and a pro, which is 99 times more than Dubois has fought. Then there's a rematch between Sebastian Fundora and Tim Tszyu, which, based on Fundora's victory in the bloodbath last year, is the kind of fight that, unlike boxers, never gets old. Expert predictions for Pacquiao-Usyk cards: Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios. A popular narrative. Mario Barrios is the ideal opponent for Manny Pacquiao because Barrios' aggressive style and flawed defense make him vulnerable to Pacquiao's creative combinations. Perhaps, but that minimizes other important issues. At 6-0, Barrios will be the tallest opponent the 5.5-foot Pacquiao has ever faced. Pacquiao has not fought professionally in almost 4 years. Furthermore, Barrios is 30 and Pacquiao is 46. It'd be great to have the Pac-Man back for more than one fight, but don't count on it. Prediction: Barrios by TKO in the 10th round. Oleksandr Usyk beats Daniel Dubois. Almost 2 years have passed since Oleksandr Usyk beat Daniel Dubois in their first bout by 9th round KO. Dubois has incredible power and showed as much when knocking down Anthony Joshua 4 times on his way to a 5th round TKO victory last year. Yet in the final seconds of that fight, Dubois left himself open and took a hard shot that could have swung the fight. Dubois won't be able to make the same mistakes against Usyk, whose technical soundness and elusive defense are superior. Prediction: Usyk by TKO in 11th round. Sebastian Fundora versus Tim Tszyu. Last year, Tim Tszyu was winning their first fight when a headbutt in the 2nd round opened up a cut that bled into his eyes and affected his vision for the rest of the 12-round bout. It turned the bout into a bloodbath. Fundora won by split decision. Without the headbutt, would Tszyu have prevailed? Perhaps. But the 6'5" 1/2 Fundora wields impressive power, and he can exploit the 8.5-inch height advantage over Tszyu. Prediction: Fundora by KO in round 9. Gambling involves risk. Please only gamble with funds that you can comfortably afford to lose. While we do our utmost to offer good advice and information, we cannot be held responsible for any loss that may be incurred as a result of gambling. We do our best to make sure all the information that we provide on this site is correct. However, from time to time, mistakes will be made and we will not be held liable. Please check any stats or information if you are unsure how accurate they are. No guarantees are made with regards to results or financial gain. All forms of betting carry financial risk, and it is up to the individual to make bets with or without the assistance of information provided on this site, and we cannot be held responsible for any loss that may be incurred as a result of following the betting tips provided on this site. Past performances do not guarantee success in the future, and betting odds fluctuate from one minute to the next. The material contained on this site is intended to inform, entertain, and educate the reader, and in no way represents an inducement to gamble legally or illegally or any sort of professional advice. Gannett may earn revenue from sports betting operators for audience referrals to betting services. Sports betting operators have no influence over, nor are any such revenues in any way dependent on or linked to the newsrooms or news coverage. Terms apply. See operator's site for terms and conditions. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call the National Council on Problem Gambling 24/7 at 1-800-GAMBLER, NJO 1-800-522-4700 CO 1-800-BETS-OFIA 1-800-9-WITH-IT-IN. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Sports betting and gambling are not legal in all locations. Be sure to comply with laws applicable where you reside. It is your sole responsibility to act in accordance with your local laws.